Hey there, welcome to this YouTube channel. Godwin Freeman is my name. Don't forget to join the community of healthy life, worthy relationships by subscribing to this YouTube channel. Share this video with your friends and your loved ones. Turn on the notification bell, like this video, and most importantly, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video. Today we are looking at red zone relationships. Red zone relationships. I'm going to help you with some telltale signs that will help you understand and know that your relationship needs immediate professional attention. And by so doing, if you don't subject your relationship under immediate professional attention, you may lose that relationship at the end of the day. So these are some signs to help you understand that your relationship is actually hitting the road, and you need to pay attention to these signs and seek professional help as soon as possible. The number one sign is that your relationship is full of interference and interjections of third parties. I've seen an unhealthy relationship dynamics where today friends must settle your issue, tomorrow families must settle your issue, the following day your fans on social media must settle your issue. If your relationship is hitting that bumpy road where there are a lot of interference and interjections from third parties and from friends, people trying to come around to advise you guys because they have heard that this is what is going on wrong, to the extent that you may even be sharing your sensitive relationship issues with your friends and you may not tell them the full story, then your partner is also telling their friends about what you are doing wrong. All these things are signs of immaturity. Relationship is supposed to be between a man and a woman, not a boy and a girl. One of the signs that you're actually prepared for your relationship life is that you can handle things rightly and you can make an effective decision. So if there are a lot of interference and interjections from friends and families and partners just to solve your problems that you guys are having, it is only revealing that both of you are too immature to handle your issues personally. At most, if the issue has gone beyond that which both of you can handle, why not consent to seek for professional help from an expert? The reason why I don't advise you talking to your friends is because they are equally naive like you are. Because if they can give you better advices, why aren't their relationships working themselves? Number two, you may not be disclosing the full story to them. You are just telling them half-truths for them to side with you and join hands with you to lambast your partner. All this interference and interjections coming from your friends and your family reveals that both of you are too immature to handle your issues personally. And sometimes there will even be conflicting advices. Your family is asking you to do this, your friends is asking you to do this, your fans is asking you to do this. Both of you are all confused in the relationship. So if there is interference and interjections, it reveals that this relationship may not make it until you subject it under professional help and professional attention. Sometimes all these things even breaks the confidentiality code in relationships, because your partner is now scared that they don't want to have any sensitive discussion with you because you are going to tell your friends about it, you are going to tell your siblings about it. Because of that, there is a little trust issue and insecurity in the relationship. So you think that both of you are just trying to air your views, both of you are just trying to be as real as possible. Instead of you seeking professional help, you have raised your relationship issues and concern and you have publicly announced it on social media that this is what your partner is doing to you, this is what is wrong, and people are putting their mouth into your relationships. It reveals that confidentiality is being broken. Number two, they can't trust you again because they don't know whether everything they share with you will go out there or both of you can keep it within you. I always advise people in relationships, until both of you have consented that this particular issue, we can tell Kojo or we can tell Kofi or Arnold about it. It should remain there. Both of you must keep that confidentiality and that trust amongst yourself until both of you consensually decide that you are going to expose this particular issue to someone else. But when there is too much interference and interjections, it can actually derail the course of the relationship. So what is the solution? Learn to seek for professional help and advice when the issue is going beyond that which both of you can handle. The second sign that your relationship needs immediate medical attention, otherwise it may actually end in grand style, is when the relationship has become overly sensual and sexual. When people begin to touch, they stop talking. When you now allow your relationship to be sensualized and sexualized, both of you now loses the friendship and the bond that you had at your core. Because the more you are getting sexual, the less you are getting spiritual. The more you are getting sensual, the less you are getting mental. The more you are getting sexual, the less you are getting emotional, because you have reduced the gravity of your relationship to only what you guys can benefit from each other. And as a result, both of you are not growing spiritually together. Both of you are not growing mentally together. Both of you are not growing financially together. Because anytime you are meeting, it is because you guys are going to smash. Anytime you guys are meeting, it's because it's going to go down on the bed. As a result of that, you can't even have a mentally stimulating conversation with this partner for you to even know where their head is at, for you to know whether both of you agree on a lot of things concerning doctrine, concerning spirituality, concerning finance, concerning your purpose. All these things has been left unattended to just because you have reduced your relationship to sexuality. And one thing that sex does in relationships is that it blinds you from seeing the red flag, because you have probably given your body to them. So if you have given the greater part of yourself to them, why should you just leave the relationship when things are not working right? Because you think you have given them a part of yourself, because you think they were the one who broke your virginity. And I've seen a lot of people in unhealthy dynamics just because they felt this person broke my virginity, so they must marry me at all costs. So by making your relationship overly sexualized and sensualized, you are reducing the ability to actually bond in other aspects. How can you bond spiritually when you are carrying guilt and condemnation and shame about just because of the things, the unspeakable things you are doing with this person? So it affects your ability to even come together and build a foundational home or a foundational marital life, just because you have reduced the relationship to sex and sexual related activities, which is now adversely affecting other aspects of your life. As humans as we are compartmentalized. We come with different aspects of our lives. Sex is one of the things that binds even marriage couples. So sex is not all there is in relationships or in marriages. So right now that you guys are not yet married, you need to pay attention to foundational things like spirituality, like how you guys can mentally stimulate each other, like building a financial life, having a purposeful conversation, building goals and achievements and dreams together. All these things come together to help relationships thrive. That if you reduce yours to only sex, trust me, this relationship may not go on well. And especially when there are red flags to be addressed, you guys will be using this sexual escapades to cover up a lot of things. So the second sign to help you know that your relationship needs immediate professional advice and attention is that you guys have reduced your relationship to sex and sexual related activities. So what is the solution? Learn to be accountable to someone who is a bit older than you guys, who can call you guys to order when you are messing up, and also learn to build boundary. If you know that you can't control yourself if your partner should be with you in the same room behind closed doors, you guys must learn to have date nights in the public so that you can reduce the rate at which you guys tempt each other. The third sign to help you know that your relationship needs immediate medical attention is when you guys are breaking up and making up multiple times. So I've seen relationships where we break up today, the following day we make up, the following day we said we are done, the following day we say we are doing. You see, when you are breaking up and making up, it reveals that you think that you are missing them, but sometimes you are just missing memories of them. If you are making up and breaking up, the reason for the breakup must be addressed, because most times it is the red flags that breaks the relationship. But because your feelings are trying to override your logic, you think that, okay, I'm bad, it's nothing, let me go back to the relationship again, even though we left on a bad note. The question you need to ask yourself, have those things that caused the breakup been addressed? Have they been resolved? Have they worked on it? Have I worked on it? If you haven't, then this breaking up and making up will not solve any problem. So you break up today, the following week you are missing them so badly, you don't want to face your own fears and hurts and your own disappointment. So because of that, please, let's make up again. I'm sorry for coming to break the relationship. Then you guys will start again when all those things are still lingering. The reason for the breakup is still lingering. Trust me, you guys will break up again. And the coming back and forth is actually not helping anyone. It's not helping your emotions, neither is it helping their emotions also. See, I believe in right person, wrong time. I believe in right person, wrong condition, or right person, wrong issues surrounding the timing of you guys doing the relationship. And that is why I've seen people, about 3 people so far, who were in a committed relationship, but because there were a lot of things that were coming at them in the relationship, because the red flags were so much, they decided to maturely go their separate ways, not with the intention of even coming back, They separately went to work on themselves. In the course of time, they met again, they spoke, there was spark. They realized that, okay, all the things that led to the breakup some few years ago have been resolved and addressed. So that means we can continue. So you see, the breaking up and the making up is not solving anything if the underlying issue has not been resolved at the end of the day. So break up means let's give ourselves time out and go and work on ourselves. Break up means the environment right now that which the relationship is going on, it's not working. So let's give ourselves time out. Let's go and work on ourselves. Let's go and develop ourselves. If we should meet in the course of time and things are okay, we can come back and begin to work things out gradually. But the breaking up and the making up is not helping. So what is the solution? Be honest with yourself and give yourself a tap out. If you realize that there is a making up and a breaking up all the time, you guys should boldly face your fear and maturely separate the relationship. Go your separate ways. Learn to work on the things that led to the breakup of such a relationship or such an unhealthy dynamic. Then in the course of time, I believe that as things work out well, you may find the right person who may gel with you. Or in the course of time, if you guys should meet again and you guys have resolved all the issues, then you can continue again. But this breaking up and making up is not helping anyone. Okay. The final sign that your relationship needs immediate medical attention, and if you don't pay attention to this, you may actually break up one day, is that either or both of you are still carrying baggages from past experiences and past relationships, and you are refusing to seek for help. Either or both of you are still carrying bad experiences from the past and are now projecting all this negativity on your partner. These things can't help in this dynamic. So what happens is that you are bleeding on your next for the crimes of your ex. You are punishing your next for the things that happened in your past. That is why I always say that if you refuse to seek for professional help and counseling, you are actually going to bastardize your current partner for what your previous partners did to you. And you may be attacking this current one thinking that they are actually responsible, but they are not. You are only responding to issues in your past. The truth of the matter is that, see, you can't expect much from a patient. Similarly, you can't also expect much from one who is emotionally damaged and emotionally traumatized. So if you realize that you are in such an unhealthy dynamic where this person you are in a relationship with is bleeding on you massively for no crime of yours, but just because of the past experiences they have gone through, they need to seek for help. You need to encourage them to seek for help, because what I have seen is that you are putting so much expectation on them and they are bleeding. You are putting too much expectation on them and they are not even in the right frame of mind, and they are not emotionally balanced to even pour into you, to be endearing. Sometimes they are even sabotaging the relationship. If you are the one who is not healed, you are the one rather sabotaging the relationship with this person, and at the end of the day, it benefits no one. See, sometimes the reason why they are not seeking for professional help is because of you. The reason why they are not seeking for professional help is because of you. There are two reasons why I'm saying that. Number one, it is because you have projected the hurt on them that they should go and seek the help, and you don't want to consent for both of you to do it mutually. For example, if your partner is hurting, if your partner is going through a lot of issues in the past and you know they need professional help, instead of you to say go for counseling, tell your partner, let's go for counseling. Let your partner understand that you are in this with them. Let your partner understand that you feel them, you are here with them, and you want both of you to seek the counseling together. If they want to do it alone, hallelujah, we thank God. Outside of that, you need to encourage them that let's both go and seek for counseling. Number two, the reason why you are responsible for where they are as a result of this unresolved emotional past issue is that there is nothing at stake. That is why there is nothing motivating them to go and seek for counsel. There is nothing at stake. If you are in a company and you finish with your first degree, undergrad, and they are telling you that they are going to raise your pay in the company, but they want you to go for your master program, which will take you 2 years to finish, but you are still employed, they have promoted you, and they are still paying you a huge amount of money. Tell me, what is going to encourage you for you to go and seek for your masters, or for you to go and apply for your masters, knowing that all the benefits that you would have received if you went for the masters is still being given to you as an undergrad? What is going to encourage you to go for the masters? It's the same situation here. They are in this relationship with you, they are hurting, they are having a lot of emotional issues. They don't see any reason to resolve them. They don't see any reason to go for counseling because you are going to stay with them anyway. So what is at stake here? If they see and they realize that you may be tempted to leave them if they refuse to go and seek for help, maybe that can be a good initiative for them or incentive for them to want to go and seek for help. Otherwise, they will be enjoying master's benefits for undergrad commitment and they will not see the need to go for their masters. They will be giving excuses. I don't have money to undertake my masters. I'm not well, I'm not in the right frame of mind now. I don't have the resources now. Let's give it some time. Or they'll be giving all these lousy excuses until the company decides to lay you off. That, you know what, we want you to resign this position. Go for your master course. When you are done, we are going to employ you. When something is at stake, trust me, you will find any reason to go and seek for your master course. So the reason why they are in a relationship with you, they've refused to heal, they don't see anything wrong with them going to seek for help, and they are going to stay there for the long haul, is simply because you have pledged to stay with them no matter what. So they are also going to stay. If they see that there's something at stake, that there's a tendency for you to leave them, that there's a tendency for you to abandon the relationship until they decide to seek for professional help, probably that can be a good incentive to encourage them to go and seek for help. Otherwise, the relationship is going to be one-sided. There's going to be unhealthy attachment. You will not get the most out of them because they are already bleeding. And like I said, you can't expect much from a broken person. You can't expect much from someone who is actually hurting. So these are the 4 signs that will help you understand that your relationship needs immediate professional attention, and if care is not taken, it might go off the bumpy road, except you decide to seek for professional help and both of you sit down to resolve your issues. Godwin Freeman is my name. Thank you for making our time to watch this video. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and your loved ones. Like this video, and most importantly, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video and these signs that your relationship needs immediate medical attention.